how I make over $50,000 a month on ClickFunnels affiliate program. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through my exact campaigns, the numbers that you need to know in order to start, grow, build, scale, and utilizing ClickFunnels as a great way to help other business owners as well as making an affiliate income for yourself. Are you ready? Let's begin. So I'm going to start off by showing you how I literally went from zero to over making $50,000 a month utilizing this software, ClickFunnels, helping other people grow their business. And we're going to start off with this number here to show you how $50,000 a month looks like, the breakdown, and how you can actually learn from my journey. So I have been marketing ClickFunnels now for ever since pretty much they started. They're about 5 years old right now. So if you're new to this, what ClickFunnels is, it's first of all, it's not a business opportunity. It's not biz ops. Many times people new to this, they think, oh, it's some get rich quick thing. It's basically a software that helps people build landing pages. It simplifies the process and it enables people like you and me who aren't coders or programmers or designers to build up these pages and start processing payments and to sell physical products or digital products really, really easily. So business owners and people who want to bring their stuff online would need this software. And I'm going to start off by walking you through the numbers of how that would actually look like in my account. So when you log into the ClickFunnels affiliate dashboard, one of the things that they will tell you as an affiliate, when you sign up for an affiliate, it's free to sign up, are these critical numbers here. Okay, I'm going to start off by walking you through what these critical numbers are, and then I'm going to be showing you how do you actually start if you're brand new and what I did in order to become one of the top affiliates in the ClickFunnels community. So this first number here is that says MRR over here stands for monthly recurring revenue. So what MRR is stands for monthly recurring revenue. And the reason why this is such a powerful portion when it comes to affiliate marketing is because this software, there are two price points. There's $97 and $297. And basically what ClickFunnels does is as long as you refer this person and if this person continues being a paying customer every single month, you would actually get 40% of this monthly recurring revenue. 40%, isn't that insane? So that means that they are taking care of the product development, the customer support, servicing it, the servers, the maintenance, all of that, and they will pay you 40% as long as this person continues being a member. So that's the first number to truly understand. So this first portion here that says MRR is something that I think about in affiliate marketing all the time. Yes, it's great that they have high ticket, but one way to truly build up a passive income stream is to see if they have some sort of recurring and if they would pay you on the recurring. So ClickFunnels meets that criteria. The next number is new trials. So again, I'm going to walk you through the numbers first and then show you the strategy behind it. Okay, so even if you're new, even your experience, you'll be able to see how you can utilize these different strategies. So how ClickFunnels work is before they start marketing the $97 or $297 per month plan, you actually get to refer people to get 14 days free on a trial. And after the 14 days trial, if they like the software, then they can continue to decide if they want to get the $97 or the $297 per month plan. And in this example over here, so this was for a 2-month period, and during this 2-month period we have 682 trials. Okay, so currently trialing, which means how many people that's actively within this 14-day trial right now. Now this is the lifetime value. Now lifetime value is insane. Like if you take a look at this, the lifetime value of an average customer is $14,000. Now what does that tell you? It tells you that when a person goes on ClickFunnels, chances are, because they're either making money with it, saving money with it, or it's just helping them get their life back because now they can now manage all of their online stuff without being a programmer, designer, or coder. Chances are they remain for a really long time. Like, I've been a ClickFunnels user now for about, I think, 4 years. So if you take a look at this, lifetime value, $14,000, it just tells you that retention is amazing. It's not something that people utilize once or a few months and then quit. Especially if you as the affiliate are referring people that's actually serious and not shiny object seekers or like BizOps seekers. Which then is proved over here. This is the churn. The churn is how many people actually cancel. You can see it says here, canceled customers in the last 30 days divided by active customers times 100. So what does it mean? It means that 0.5% of people actually drop out every month, which is, again, insane. Most people who utilize it will stay. And you can see that my trial stick rate is 86%, which means that out of the 312 people trialing, 86% of people would actually continue to either adopt and take up the $97 or $297 per month. So as you can see here, the MRR is $51,988, which is insane. And the reason why these numbers can be achieved is because lifetime value is amazing, because the churn is so low, and because the trial stick rate is extremely high. So what does that mean for you? How do you actually promote this if you are new? Or if you're already promoting this, what is the right way to actually get these type of results? Now, obviously, first of all, when I say these type of results, my results are not typical. I'm not a typical affiliate marketer. You'll notice that what I'm doing is I'm selling my own stuff first, and then as a side thing, because people need to build up their pages online anyway, I refer people to ClickFunnels on the side. But affiliate marketing is not my main thing. And I don't recommend that to be your main thing either, because if you do that, affiliate marketing, you're still at the end of the day building somebody else's business. And building up somebody else's business is not really a business. So that brings us to the next part. And the next part is really thinking about how do you actually promote it and what funnel should you utilize to promote ClickFunnels. You see, when you go into the affiliates dashboard, ClickFunnels themselves, they have like their own training in-house. And I will leave a couple of resources in the description box below. But one of the things that you will see is they've got a lot of different free training and so yeah, I've won like a lot of different prizes from ClickFunnels. They really have literally one of the best affiliate programs in the world. They've got a lot of different ways that you can actually utilize to promote ClickFunnels. Now, one of the best ways I would recommend to promote ClickFunnels to get serious people in. Remember, you don't want to attract people who are like of the get rich quick mentality, because they're gonna try it out and then they're just gonna cancel. Now, one of the reasons why my stick rate is extremely high and why my lifetime value is extremely high is because I am looking for people and I attract the people that actually want to build a real business online. And when people actually take action, guess what? When they start making money, they're never going to cancel because now it's no longer a cost. So that's the first goal here. If you can enable the people that you attract to sign up for this software to actually get more leads, to actually convert these leads into sales, guess what? Because now it pays for itself, they're never going to cancel. So the first question that I would ask you to ask yourself is, who do you want to serve and what is the result you can help them generate utilizing this software? Let's say it could be dentists, chiropractors, or gym owners, or people who want to create courses, or network marketers, or real estate agents. Just think about who they are for a second and how can you help them either get more leads and convert these leads into sales through a sales process. And this is when you would want to actually utilize this software yourself. And one of the things that I do is I always give out bonuses to people who register through my link, which is something that I would recommend you do as well. So if you want to see how that's done, in the description box below, you'll be able to see the entire sales process. You'll notice that there are many different funnels here. And what I love is the 14-day trial. So they will give you this link, and this affiliate link, you can now utilize it in your promotions. I love utilizing the 14-day free trial because it's low risk. In fact, there's no risk. People can just try it out for free. But the main key here is how do you actually utilize content to drive people into this 14-day trial. So let's say now you sign up for the affiliate program, you sign up for ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels now has given you your 14-day trial. This is your trial link, and right now your goal is to get people into this 14-day trial. Now, before you get people into this 14-day trial, it's really important to understand this concept that I talked about earlier, which is if you are building somebody else's business, it's not a business. So a lot of times what people try to do is they try to send traffic straight to this link. And if that is what you're doing, you're not building a business. You're building somebody else's business. So right now, what you need to do is you need to move this over here. And before you start promoting the 14-day trial, you need to promote something that is of your own first. Okay? Now, what do I mean by building something that is of your own? You need to be building your own list. So let's take, for example, you want to help real estate agents get more leads online. So now, in order to build this own list, what this page would look like, it would be, you build up this super simple page on ClickFunnels, and it could be something that says, free training reveals, or free blueprint, or free cheat sheet, or free swipe file, reveals how, as a real estate agent, you can get more leads and more visibility online. Enter your name and email below to receive this free training, free blueprint, free report, free whatever, right? So now they enter their name and their email, and guess what? Because somebody gave you their name and email, this belongs to you forever. Now, the biggest mistake that people make over here is they try to give out things like an ebook. Understand that ebook is one of the most horrible ways to get somebody's name and email. Why? Just think about this. If somebody offered you a 280-page ebook, how does that make you feel? Chances are you're gonna feel like, oh, I don't have time for that. What you want in order to attract somebody to give you their name and email is something as specific and actionable. So this could be a free checklist, a free swipe file, a free download, a free template, right? A free script. What is something that sounds like even if they gave you their name and email, their life would be slightly better off? After they enter their name and email, now it makes sense for you to direct them to the 14-day trial. So this is when you would have a series of follow-up emails, because guess what? Because the list now belongs to you. If you nurture this list, if you continue to give them value, if you continue to build up relationships, somewhere down the line, either an email sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they're gonna go to this 14-day trial. Guess what? Follow-up email number 1, it could be, hey, this is Peng Joon here, and first of all, I want to thank you for trusting me with a name and email. In this free training series, I'm going to be showing you how you too can get more leads online utilizing this simple framework. Chances are, if you are a real estate agent and you are relying on the old methods like giving out brochures, cold calls, and knocking on doors, you know that this is no longer effective. And one of the things I'd like to share with you is how you can actually start getting leads online. Okay, so this is how you're sending them and giving them value, you're educating them. But now, every email, you can now send them to the 14-day trial, where the call to action would be a great software out there that would help you get more leads online through having sales processes to convert these audiences into leads. It's called ClickFunnels. And now you're sending them to this 14-day trial. Now, this is one method. How can you take things further? So now, remember, you need to fuel people into this page, right? Now, this could be Facebook, this could be Instagram, this could be YouTube. And by the way, look at what I'm doing on this video. On this video, literally, if you take a look at what's below this video in the description box, you'll see that I'm also sending potentially you to the ClickFunnels trial so that you can test it out. But notice what I'm doing next, okay? I am also giving out these things called share funnels. Okay, so going into my actual ClickFunnels account, I literally have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different funnels, okay? We have like membership site funnels, funnels for physical product, event funnels, application funnels, a lot of different funnels. And what is really powerful about these different funnels is that in each of these different platforms, so let me just open a random one. So this would be, for example, a free plus shipping funnel that I have. Now, what's really, really powerful is I can actually go to settings, and under my settings, I can click on this thing that says share funnel. You see this? Now, when I click on share funnels, what ClickFunnels would do is they will give me this link, and I can actually take this link and pass it on to anyone. For example, you. And in one click, my entire funnel all of the funnel steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, the entire architecture and infrastructure of the whole funnel will be pushed into your account. By the way, when you share a funnel and when a person adopts that share funnel, if they're a new user, if never utilized ClickFunnels before, guess what happens? ClickFunnels will credit you for the sale. And as long as this person continues being a member, you'll get paid every single month. So how can you utilize this? So back to our real estate agent example. Can you imagine if over here you said, one of the things that I did is I already have these funnels done for you. I have created your real estate agent funnel where the design is done, the template is done, and all you need to do in this one click is to claim this entire funnel so that it will be in your account as well. Now just think about how much trouble or time you're gonna save this person through this share funnels. So one of the things that I'm gonna do to show you examples of how I'm doing it is same thing here in this description box below. I'm gonna share with you a different type of funnels: the opt-in funnel, the lead magnet funnel, the network marketing funnel, the free plus shipping funnel, the webinar funnel. I'm gonna share with you a few different funnels below so that you can start seeing how this share funnel feature works. And what you want to be doing is utilize these share funnels and share it as a method to refer people into ClickFunnels, where now you're no longer selling people ClickFunnels, but rather prescribing. And that's a very different angle altogether. Can you imagine now, rather than saying, hey guys, you gotta really check out ClickFunnels, ClickFunnels is amazing, but rather you actually show them, hey, guess what guys, I've actually built this sales process for you in order to help you get more leads in the real estate business, and all you need to do is try it for yourself. It's free. Click on this link to get this share funnel as well. Can you imagine how different the pitch is now going to be? Everyone needs more leads, needs more visibility online, and they need a way to convert these leads into sales. And that brings us to our next level, which is how do you do it to the masses, which is what I did. Now, before I reveal what that would be, if you like the content so far, do me a favor and smash the like button. It does help with the algorithm a little bit. And let me know right up to this point what you've learned, your biggest takeaway is, as well as click on the subscribe button, the little bell button on the bottom right hand side for future videos just like this one if you enjoyed it. That being said, have you done that yet? I'm gonna do an awkward silence for 5 seconds while you do it right now. Okay, so now that you've done that, let me show you. Have you done that? Okay, I'm gonna trust that you did. Let's talk about how do you actually scale it. Okay, how do you actually get like hundreds of people, like literally hundreds of people into your trials? Well, the way you do that is by serving not one-to-one, but one-to-many. So when it comes to the dashboard, you'll notice that ClickFunnels has got many different types of products, right? Now, ClickFunnels is the core product that they actually want to sell, but they have other products like traffic secrets. They have like their one funnel away challenge, and they've got many different products that I would try out different angles to promote. How that works is, let's take for example traffic secrets, which is over here, is a funnel itself. Okay, so how traffic secrets works is if you promote the book Traffic Secrets, on the front end you only get paid $1, but if they take an upgrade, they pay you about 40% of upgrades. So one of the things that you want to do is to start thinking about the people that you want to serve. How can you promote these other front-end products? Because what ClickFunnels has is this thing called sticky cookies. And you could be promoting this simple book called Traffic Secrets, and after that, they're gonna follow up with this person. And if this person eventually gets ClickFunnels, this person who signs up for ClickFunnels will be credited to you as well. So one of the things that you wanna be thinking about is to look at all of their other front-end offers. This could be the Traffic Secrets book, this could be the Expert Secrets book, this could be all of their other stuff in here. In order to promote to the masses, I now scale by not thinking about how can I promote ClickFunnels, but how can I promote the thing that sells the thing. So the thing that you want to sell as an affiliate is it might be ClickFunnels. But ClickFunnels as a software might be a hard sell because people don't wake up in the morning thinking, how can I build a sales funnel today? So in order to sell the thing, you want to think about how can you create the thing that sells the thing. People are thinking, how do I get more leads online? How do I get more traffic online? So they have like .com secrets, traffic secrets, expert secrets, and when you promote that funnel, when a person upgrades to ClickFunnels, you get credited for the sale as well through the sticky cookies. So based on this example here, this is how I promote Traffic Secrets, right? So Traffic Secrets, notice I give out different bonuses in order to get people buying through my link. Guess what I'm doing right now? I'm doing the same thing I'm asking you to do. I am getting people to give me the name and their email first, which is what you want to be doing. Because why? When somebody gives you their email, you own this thing. This is yours forever. And this is when you can be promoting your own product or somebody else's product in future. But this is truly something that you own, and this person will be following you for a really long time if you treat them well. To kind of further illustrate what I'm doing right now is I created a simple landing page where I'm getting people to give me their email. And then now I am sending traffic into this simple landing page. This could be from Facebook ads, Instagram, YouTube, right? And now because the lead belongs to me, I can now have follow-up email number 1, follow-up email number 2, follow-up email number 3. I know it looks a little bit funny because it says FU123, but that stands for follow-up email, okay? So after that, because they belong to me, then that is when they go to the Traffic Secrets funnel, because it's the easiest sell, right? It's just $10. And guess what? That entire funnel of Traffic Secrets is to get people to buy the main thing. And what is the main thing? The main thing is ClickFunnels. So now there's different layers to it. Okay, so this is another way to think about. But notice, you're driving traffic, but you're not driving traffic straight to somebody else's product. Now, I don't care if this is ClickFunnels or any other person's product. You got to remember, if you're building and sending traffic to someone else's sales process or landing page direct, you're not building a business. You're building somebody else's business. So you always want to capture the lead first and then have the follow-up emails, and the follow-up emails could be promoting this, it could be promoting ClickFunnels in future, right? Email number 43 could be selling ClickFunnels, because now this thing here belongs to you. And that's the thing I want you guys to see. How do you continue scaling? So this is another way that I continue scaling. Can you imagine as you started doing this? What if you started to scale it through webinars or events? Really small. So how did I manage to get so many people in? It would be this, utilizing the webinar funnel. Okay, I'm just going to end it with this pro tip here. Okay, so let's go back to that, say, real estate agent example. So let's say now you're clear on who it is that you serve and the result that you help them generate. So you help real estate agents get more leads online. So now you have a webinar training that says, free training reveals how to get more leads online as a real estate agent, right? Sign up for this free training to understand these 3 techniques. So they sign up for this webinar, and on this webinar page, you actually say, just for showing up, I'm going to give you a free sales process on how to get more leads online. And guess what? This is basically the share funnel that I told you about. And on this webinar, you could sell your own thing. You could sell your $5,000 service, you could sell your $997 course, it could be whatever it is that you want to sell, your product, program, services. But guess what? When you start driving people, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, into your webinar, into your training, into your presentation, even if they don't buy, on your slide deck, you're going to say, hey guys, at the end of this webinar, I'm just going to give you straight up a free functional sales process that you can utilize immediately to get more leads online, just as a way of saying thank you for showing up. So this is a very powerful thing that I do. So now when I'm sending people a webinar, sure, I'm making money because there's something that they can invest in at the end of the webinar. But much more than that, even if they don't buy on the webinar, and if they utilize this share funnel, it gives them value. That's number 1. But number 2, that's how I'm getting people to be part and utilize this software. And extremely thankful for it because there's massive perceived value, because it would have taken them hours, if not tens of hours, to develop this themselves. And then on the webinar, so notice what happens. On the webinar, that's when I have my own product for sale, where I will be able to monetize this, the ad cost, and liquidate the ad cost that was paid either on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, right, or Google. But on top of that, I have an additional stream of income from the share funnels. So now, not only am I selling my own products, which is what you need to be doing, but I'm also having another stream of income from the share funnel. So this is literally the setup. How do you then link all this together? Again, I'm going full circle. I want to be as tactical as possible as well. So in other words, if you want to start establishing yourself as an authority in that topic. You gotta start building up these moving pieces. So for example, if you know that you want to promote ClickFunnels in the real estate market or serving real estate agents, you could be utilizing and creating YouTube videos, which is over here. What would your YouTube video say? It would be exactly that. It would be how to get more leads online as a real estate agent. And can you imagine if you started creating videos on this, and on the video in your YouTube description box, you would say, hey guys, here's how you do it. These are the 5 steps. And the end of it all would be, hey, so if you enjoyed this and if you now understand the importance of having a process online to get more leads as a real estate agent, all you need to do right now is in the description box below, I have the same exact funnel that I just showed you featured on this video. So go ahead and claim this funnel. So can you imagine if you started doing that in your YouTube videos, if you started doing that in your messaging, if you started incorporating this as part of your training? So I don't know, even if you had a course, look, so understand something, this doesn't end here. You could have a workshop, okay? You could have a course. You could have a members area, right? What if all these different avenues, you still had people going to the 14-day trial or the share funnel, which is what I do, right? So if you want to start serving one-to-many, ask yourself, how can you incorporate your training, your members area, your ebook, your workshop, your webinars, and funnel them into either the 14-day or more share funnels? That's basically how I did it. That's basically my journey of how I started from zero to over $50,000 a month passive income utilizing ClickFunnels by just doing it on the side. Again, you gotta remember, if you're not building your own business first, you're not building a business. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. And as always, make sure you subscribe. Be sure to tell your friends about this if you know they'll be able to benefit from this. And click on the notification bell for future videos just like this one.